What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kim, your favorite Yachty girl. I'm actually thinking about changing my intro to Yachty Queen. Well, changing my name, my channel name to Yachty Queen, and then I'm gonna be like, "What's up, y'all? It's Yachty Queen." You know, what do y'all think about that? Obviously, I'm not gonna say it like that. I'm gonna have more enthusiasm. But anyways, I gotta chit chat, get ready with me for you guys today. Well, I'm gonna attempt, because I feel like every time I try to do these videos, I end up either talking too much, not doing enough makeup, or vice versa, just doing only makeup and not being able to say anything. Just this awkward silence. So I'm gonna attempt again because there's something that's been on my mind that I just feel like we need to talk. All right, so I got my wine. I'm gonna do a very minimal, not like, you can pretty much call this like an everyday makeup, because this is like really kind of what I do, like if I'm going to work or something, you know. And I'm gonna kill two birds with one stone, because I got these two products from Revlon that I got a review for my influencer. So the first one is Revlon Color Stay Micro Hyper Precise Gel Eyeliner with Smudger. That's a mouthful. And this is, like it says, it's an eyeliner with a smudger. And then I also got this Color Stay Brow Lights Pomade Pencil. And they're both pretty interesting. But anyways, this one says it's supposed to last all day, so I mean, I'm not going to be wearing it all day because it's already like 5 o'clock. But I guess I'll try to keep it on till later tonight before bed and see how it holds up and whatnot. Okay, so it looks like what it is it's a brow pencil and a highlighter at the same time. So it's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like dark brown. And then this lighter end is like, it has like some pearls. Some little pearl reflexes, some little gold reflexes. So I think that's like to highlight under your brow. I think that's really cute. This is interesting because, I mean, I kind of hate brows. I don't hate eyebrows, but I hate doing them. I feel like it's the most tedious thing to do when it comes onto your makeup routine. And I've sort of figured out a little cheat system, and I bought this product that's sort of been my ride or die for a little while now. So I don't know how I feel about replacing it with anything, but my ride or die is not that cheap, so it'll be cool if I could find something at the drugstore that I like. Yeah, so I'm not gonna prime my face because, like I said, I'm not going anywhere, and this is like my everyday look. So I'm just gonna spray some Fix Plus on my face. Woo! Or drown myself in Fix Plus. My God. So before all this, with the quarantine, it took 5 weeks total for my unemployment to kick in, because I had to file for unemployment because, you know, we all got laid off at the drop of a dime. And, you know, it was really devastating. I didn't even film or anything during the time because when I say it was stressful, it was very stressful. If you're an OG on this channel, or my vlog channel, then you would have known that my husband's in the military and he was away during this whole time. So not only am I alone with these two girls, but then boom, here comes this disease that's apparently killing a lot of people. And then they shut down all these businesses and I'm now out of a job. So I'm completely reliant on my husband, who, you know, his thing was getting tossed up in the air too, because it was affecting like when he was gonna come home and all types of stuff. So it just was a lot going on, and it was stressful. It was very stressful, but that's not the point of this. Restaurants recently opened back up, right? And if you're an OG on my channel, on my vlog channel, or just anything, you would know that I work at a restaurant. I'm a server, right? And so, you know, this week was my first week going back to work, and I'm just gonna give you a little tea on what my experience has been this week. I only worked 2 days and it was 2 very interesting days. So the first day I went back, everything was just so chaotic. I literally walked into a madhouse. Like, I walked in the door, I was greeted by my manager. He took my temperature and all types of stuff, asked me some questions just to make sure I'm not sick or anything crazy. And then he literally, as he's walking me through all the new changes and everything, he's like, okay, we have tables ready for you. Are you ready for a 5 top? And then immediately after that, they're like, all right, there's also a 2 top. We don't know where to sit. Do you mind being double sat? Mind you, I haven't even clocked in the system yet. So it's really crazy. And then, you know, like, everybody else is just like so busy. Like, you can tell on their face that they're highly stressed out. Like, it's just crazy. The takeout is like taking up half of the back of house. Like, normally it's just like a little small section for takeout, and then they have the line where like the servers come get for the dining area. But because since COVID, takeout's really what's been popping. Like, takeout had like pretty much just as much, if not more, orders than just dining in. So hold on. You know, everybody is like, it's just like a really highly stressful environment. And then what grinds my gears, and the main reason why I felt like I needed to make this video is, which is crazy because I didn't feel like we needed to have this discussion, but it's just some people are so shitty that they make you don't even want to go to work. Like, I'm really not sure if I like this. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't like it. I don't think this is a product that I would use. I think the end is just like too thick. Like, I like something smaller that I can control a little better. I feel like it's just entirely too thick to just control where it goes. But this is what I got so far. I don't particularly care for the color either. I feel like it looks a little muddy. Yeah, I'm not feeling this at all. But for the sake of this video, I am gonna let it stay, and I'm just gonna bust out my ride or die and try to fix it right quick because, yeah, like I said, I'm not really here for it. Anyways, yeah, so going back to work has been cool and all. I was really excited because, you know, I haven't seen a lot of my coworkers in a really long time. And, you know, when you work with everybody every day, it's like a second family. You know, you grow to love them and everything. And I actually do like my job. I enjoy going into work. I love food. I went to school for food and beverage management. Like, this is genuinely something that I enjoy. But people just make it so difficult to like your job. Like, I feel like any job that has like that you directly have to deal with people, customer service, people are just so disgusting that it just makes you just hate your job. And it's crazy because, you know, the people are really the ones who make your job your job. It's like 95% of what your job entails. Like, if it has anything to do with the service industry, if it has to do with retail or customer service, HR, like anything like that where you directly have to deal with people, then it's just like, I don't think people understand the impact that they have on your day when they come out and decide to just be shitty for no reason at all. And like, want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not really surprised because I've been working in the service industry for about 7 years now, more or less. And people are predictable. They're ungrateful by nature and they love to complain, especially here in America, where the culture is that they go out to eat, and if they complain, they get stuff for free. It's like people go out and they just make your job so difficult for no reason at all. Like, it's almost as if they came out with no money, so they choose to behave like that so that they can get their meal taken care of, or they can get extra free items. And I'm just like, okay, I get it if that's your MO, but I just wish that people would just think about the other people that are involved. You know what I'm saying? Like, as somebody's server, when people act like that, it makes me feel really bad. You know, it affects how I feel for the rest of the day. It affects how I deal with my other tables. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just wish that people would just think twice before they complain about something really small, especially now during this whole thing, because here's the deal. Essential workers, they're getting paid to be at work, okay? So the people at Walmart, whether y'all decide that you're so scared you're not even gonna go to Walmart, you're gonna stay at home, you're gonna do curbside pickup or whatnot, or the people at the post office or the people at the hospital, whether or not there are people to take care of, they get paid hourly, so they get paid. Me working in a restaurant, I get paid $2.13 per hour that I never ever see because the government takes all of that for taxes. So I don't actually get a paycheck from the restaurant that I work for, and I haven't gotten one since I started working for them, which has been a year now. So it's not even like sometimes I get a check, sometimes it's really low. No, I never get a check. The only money I make is the money that I make from people tipping me, which, you know, everybody by now should know that's how the service industry works. You know, we rely heavily on tips and all, which is why for unemployment we were getting that extra $600, which so many people were pissed off about. Like, I've been quiet this whole time, which, you know, y'all see why I love this. Like, it's just so easy to work with. But anyways, yeah, like, I was really quiet this whole time during quarantine. I've been seeing a lot of people post on Facebook about how it's so unfair that, you know, the people get paid to stay home, meanwhile they're out and they're at risk and all that stuff, and they're not getting paid. And they advocated for essential workers. And last I saw was that essential people are getting hazard pay, and they're getting they now said that they were all going to get like student loan forgiveness. I don't know how true that is, because I feel like during this whole thing, all I've seen is a bunch of propaganda online. So I've tried not to develop any type of feelings or anything towards anything that I see online unless it directly affects me, or unless I know for sure that it's true, you know? Okay. So I think I did the best I could with these brows at the moment. But anyway, so back to what I was saying, right? So the whole point of this rant pretty much is just to remind people that during this quarantine, going out to a restaurant to eat, it's not essential. It's literally a privilege. It's a luxury. It's, you know, like, I felt like throughout this quarantine, I watched a lot of people complain and just say, you know, how much they missed just being able to enjoy just going out to eat with their family and stuff. Like, I literally didn't expect.
Oh, sorry.
Hey.
Sorry.
What's up? Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, it's a luxury to just be able to sit down, enjoy a meal that you did not prepare, nor did you buy any of the ingredients. You don't have to get up and get nothing for yourself. You don't have to clean up after yourself. Like, you're literally being served by somebody. Like, you know, I feel like that's so nice. And a lot of people just miss the importance of going out to eat. You know, I get it. It's just so common for some people, and some people are just naturally so goddamn entitled that they just go out and, like I said, just act really rude so they can either get free stuff or just because things aren't to their standard or whatever, which, from my experience, a lot of those people be the same people who don't even want to go anywhere expensive. It's like, okay, if you want a high tier quality service and, you know, you want the food to look a certain way and this, that, then you need to go somewhere where the price reflects what you want. You know, like, you're gonna get what you pay for. Can't be at Applebee's, for example, and complain about stuff. Like, you can get a whole meal at Applebee's for under $20. That's damn near fast food. You know, it's like, going to McDonald's or Wendy's drive-thru and be like, oh my god, this food is not fresh. Like, what? It's fast food. What do you expect? You think they just like, this is fresh beef? This is not fresh beef, you know? Like, I don't know. I just don't get it, you know? But yeah, like, it's just been so disappointing to me, really, that I have left the comfort of my home. I was really enjoying my quarantine. Like I said, I am being paid to stay home. I'm getting unemployment. My children, I'm all they have had for the past few months when my husband was away. So, like, it really broke my heart to have to leave. And Dana's crawling now, so she was like literally like crawling behind me when I was on my way to work. She was like crawling to the door and she was like, mama, like that shit made me really sad. And she was sick and I left her to go to work to make less money, because what a lot of people also don't know is the minute that we go to work, we're giving up our unemployment. Most of us are making upwards $6, $7, $8, $9, $1,000+ in unemployment every week, like guaranteed. Like, we don't have to kiss anybody's ass for that. We don't have to shed any tears, or feet don't gotta hurt because we've been working like literally 12-hour shifts or nothing. We literally don't have to do anything to get that money, just not have a job. And we're giving that up to go to work so that y'all can have the luxury to go down, sit down with your family, and enjoy a meal. I think the least you could do is be polite. Understand that things are different now. You know, a lot of these restaurants, like, they literally just opened back up. It's still a learning process. So many things are different. The menu is different. Don't complain that they don't have your favorite meal. Okay, cool. We can't make you everything now. It's not a full menu. It's only some things that we have. Damn near half the country's on shutdown. You know, would you like them to go source out cheap ingredients that's gonna get you sick later on? I don't get it. Like, people are just complaining about some things that it's just like, wow, are people really this ungrateful? Like, chill out. I had a table yesterday that pissed me off so bad. Like, instantly when they got there, they just acted like, you know, they needed to be seated right away. Like, first of all, the restaurant is only running to 50% capacity, which means that we only have a little bit of servers, because newsflash, a lot of people would rather stay home and get free money than go to work. So half the people that's supposed to be showing up to work, they ain't been coming, you know? And that puts a lot more pressure and strain on the people that do show up. It's just like you show up and you're doing like 10, 15 people's jobs because nobody wants to come to work, you know? And the minute you walk in the door to the minute you leave, you are constantly running around like a headless chicken, just doing stuff for people this whole time. And this table, they just came in, and like I said, the guy had a whole attitude, like, you know, he felt like he took too long to get seated, which, mind you, was just a few minutes. And then he sat there, and as soon as I greeted him, I could just tell, like, by his posture and by the way he was looking at me and just everything, like, he had a whole attitude. And then he, of course, like, when the food came out, he was upset that his coleslaw didn't make it to the table. Neither did their baked potato, right? And they needed crab crackers. Mind you, he didn't get coleslaw because we didn't have any. Like, when I say everything was so out of order at work, it's like, it's an understatement. Like, literally, when something's out, like, nobody knows where it is. It's just like everybody's in the back shouting, do we have extra coleslaw? Are we out of coleslaw? We need coleslaw. And what do you want us to do? Stay in the kitchen and wait until somebody takes the time out to go look for this coleslaw? Or do you want us to bring your meal? You know, because if we wait for that coleslaw, your entire meal is going to be cold. Then that's going to be a whole nother issue, you know? Like, you came out, you're sitting with your wife and your kids. Like, is that family time not enough to at least like quell your spirit and just keep you in a at least cordial mood, like a somewhat happy demeanor? You know, you were so pissed off because you didn't get some coleslaw. How about you pick another side? How about you just say, you know what, bring me some french fries instead? Well, you don't have it in coleslaw, what do you have? How about you ask what we do have, instead of just being adamant about having what you want when we don't have it. Like, we don't have it. We do not have it. I can't make cabbage. Jesus. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't feel like getting an attitude from somebody because of a fucking baked potato. Potatoes are so cheap at Walmart. And if you can't cook, there's frozen dinners. Like, there's something for everybody at Walmart. So I feel like if you're not the type of person who is gonna tip above 20% and be decent to your server, then stay at home, man. Like, seriously, stay at home or go to Walmart. Go to Walmart, buy yourself some groceries, cook your own meal, harass your wife. Like, don't come to my job and make me want to leave, because what that's gonna look like for you is you're gonna be sitting in a restaurant wondering why you're taking forever to get greeted by a server. You know why? Because the restaurant's not gonna have enough servers, because everybody's gonna be staying at home, getting that unemployment check, not having to deal with your shitty ass attitude, and you're just gonna be sitting there looking fucking stupid, wishing you could have a server, wishing you could have quicker service, because the restaurant just don't got enough servers to serve, because they're not hiring now either. So if all the servers that are already on their employment thing just decide, you know what, we're not going to work because this shit is bullshit, you know, like, if there's any other time for servers, like, strike, not gonna say strike, but like just decide, you know what, I'm not going to work, now would be the time, because we're getting, like I said, we're getting paid to do so. You know, last week, you know, like, I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly how much I make in unemployment, but let's just say I made $200 at work, and I would have made more than 3 times that amount if I had stayed my ass at home. And I went to work just because, like I said, I'm a workaholic. Obviously, in my head, I knew I was not gonna make the same amount of money, but I just thought it would just be so nice to get back out there and get back to serving and stuff. But damn, like, just 2 days in and people already make me feel like, yeah, I'm not doing that again. So I don't know what to tell y'all, but if y'all don't switch up your mindset and be mindful of how you talk to people and just the things in life that you want to complain about and make a big deal, and just making somebody's job unnecessarily difficult because you're freaking bored or unhappy, it's just, you're gonna live in a really shitty world. I just wish that sometimes I really wish, like, we could just tell people how we feel. Just be like, sir, like, this man complained about the crab legs, the same table I'm talking about, and I literally brought him a whole nother free set of crab legs just because I didn't feel like dealing with any complaints. I was just like, oh, don't worry about it, I got you. I literally went to bat, told my manager, you know, he said his crab legs were cold, and we got him a whole nother set of crab legs. My manager didn't even argue with me. He was just like, all right, call for the crab legs, got him more crab legs. And mind you, everything he was complaining about wasn't even like his issue. It wasn't his meal. He was complaining about everything for his wife. I'm like, yo, for one, can she not speak for herself? Or maybe she doesn't even have a real issue, or maybe you just want to pick every goddamn thing up on your head and just be the spokesperson for the table. You want to complain for everybody. Well, shit, like, complain to her in the car on your way home. Like, don't be sitting here, like, complaining about shit, especially when I'm going out of my way to, like, get you free stuff, you know? It's just like, the minute you start complaining, I sort of already know you're not gonna tip me well. So from that point on, anything I do is out of the kindness of my heart, because I mean, if I know you're not about to tip me well, and like I mentioned earlier, I don't get paid for my job. I get paid off of tips, and I know you're not about to tip me. I'm damn near serving you for free now, and I'm dealing with your shitty attitude. I can literally just ignore you. Like, you could just be sitting there thinking you need something and wondering, damn, this server hasn't been to my table in like the past 15-20 minutes. She's just been talking to every other table. You know why? Because your attitude sucks and you're pissing me off, and I just don't want to deal with it. So I would just rather not. I'm gonna deal with my other tables that are polite, you know, that's making me smile, that's giving me compliments, that's saying thank you when I give them things, you know, that's saying please when they ask for something. It's just little things. And I don't want to make it seem like, you know, this is just all bad, because I have had some wonderful tables since I've been back too. Actually, yesterday there was this one guy. It wasn't even my table. He was just like sitting by the bathroom. And I was just walking by, and he was sitting by himself. I don't know if he was there with someone and just waiting for them to get out the bathroom or what, but he was like, thank you guys for being here for us. And I was just like, wow, like, you know, that's really sweet. And I told him, I said, no, thank you, because without you guys, we wouldn't have a job. You know, if there's nobody to serve, then obviously we won't be serving. So it's a two-way street. The same way how, you know, we should be thankful for having customers and stuff and treat y'all with respect. I just wish that people would treat us like, you know, with respect too, and not just act like, you know, well, that's their job and it's an entry-level job, so, you know, it doesn't require people with any actual skill or anything to have that job, and you just treat us like we're beneath you, like we're literal servants. It's just like if you're a real person, there's no reason to go out and talk down to people, treat them any type of way or anything, you know. And maybe because I'm a server, I don't know, like when I go out, even if things aren't going my way, or if the server is, you know, a little less than friendly, not really up to standard, I still tip pretty well. I tip like at least 10% if she's like literally pissing me off or something, because some servers are really rude, you know. Some people, you can tell they don't like their job. But, you know, if it's like honest little mistakes, or, you know, things are just, the food came out from the kitchen wrong, I'm not gonna not tip my server because of that, because I have enough common sense to know that my server does not cook my meals, you know. So I just feel like it's some things that people complain about that's just like, okay, you can let that go. Okay, I'm pretty much done with this look. I almost forgot that I gotta do this Revlon eyeliner. So let's give this baby a try. Hopefully I like it a little bit better than I liked the brow products. Whoa, it's acting like it don't want to come out. Got it. Okay, wow. So this almost looks like this should have been the brow product. This is how I like my brow products. Skinny. Like, you see that? Really skinny. I like that. This has a good color payoff. Might have a banger, y'all. Alright, y'all, so that's it. Pretty much that wraps up this look. Like I said, this is a pretty everyday kind of look. It's a little bit much for everyday look, not gonna lie. Like, if I was gonna work, really, I'm definitely gonna do a work makeup tutorial. I'm gonna do a work makeup tutorial, because I feel like every time I pick up the brush and I'm like, I'm gonna do something really simple, I'm just gonna do what I do to go to work, I end up doing something that I really don't do going to work. I just get carried away, y'all. I'm so sorry. But, you know, this is still not like, I wouldn't call this like a beat face, you know, especially with no like eye look, really. It's just a base and lip gloss and my eyebrows, and I have lash extensions, so it looks like I'm wearing lashes, which is why I got these, so that I don't have to really worry about eyes. But I don't know, I think it came out. I'm looking here. I think the base looks pretty good. I'm pleased overall. The brow products was a no-go for me. The eyeliner though, I mean, I'll probably use it a couple of times. If anything, I'll probably throw it in my kit. But I don't like retractables for my kit, so I might not put it in my kit. I might just keep it for myself and use it every now and then. But I would definitely purchase this before I purchase this eyebrow thing. Like, this is, to me, this is for somebody with like a already thick shaped brow and you just want to like fill in, like quickly, just, you know, like fill in like any missing spaces, or just like add a little quick color to your already nice brows. I think this would be perfect for that, because the pencil is just so big that you can just easily do that, and it has a smudger on the other end, so you can, you know, just brush it in. But I feel like for someone who's trying to shape and like make a brow, this is not thin enough. It's not precise enough, and I just wouldn't use it. I feel like it's not foolproof. I feel like you can make so many mistakes with this big ass pencil right here. It's a no for me personally. But like I said, if you already got nice brows and you just like a quick like 5-minute brow routine, that'll probably be your go-to, and it's cheap, so you can't go wrong there. Just to wrap up what I said, you know, just be kind. Quarantine has been rough on everybody right now, especially if your server has taken the time and the initiative to leave their family behind when we have other options that are better for us, to, you know, just so that you can enjoy the luxury of being out with your family, to have a meal, you know, just getting some fresh air, having a meal that you didn't prepare yourself, you know, just feeling nice. I get it. I love going out to eat, like I really do. But just remember to be nice. If things aren't going the way you plan, just also be mindful that, you know, everything's new. These restaurants are under a lot of pressure when it comes on to takeout, and, you know, the new regulations for the dining area. It's a lot to handle, and like, even though you might be looking and you might feel like, oh well, it's not really busy in here just because we have to practice social distancing and all that stuff, and it might not be a packed dining room, you still have to be mindful that takeout orders are a lot right now. So it's crazier than really having a full dining area. The kitchen is going crazy, even though you feel like the dining room is very chill. There's not many people in there, you know. So if you feel like, damn, it's not even busy and our meal is taking a while, because you're not the only people that they're cooking for. You feel me? There's no reason to be rude to your server. There's no reason to complain about food. Now is just not the time, okay? Because we could be elsewhere, i.e. at home or somewhere else getting paid to be there. So just cut it out. Now's not the time, you know. Like, I'd rather you snobby, uptight people stay at home, make room for the people that actually have been waiting to go out, so that they can, you know, show that they appreciate us. You know, for a lot of servers, some of my colleagues have never even seen an unemployment check this whole time. It's been 2 months. A lot of us have been living without a paycheck for 2 months. So while we're happy to be back at work, we want you guys to, you know, be happy to have us. We want you guys to be respectful and just, you know, be mindful that you guys take up a lot of hours of our day, and, you know, just spread some kindness, spread some love. A lot of people have died during this whole COVID thing, and if anything, it shows how unpredictable life is, how you could be here one minute and gone next. Just enjoy the time out with your family, be loving, and yeah, that's it. I feel like I've rambled enough. I got plenty of looks coming for you guys, because like I said, I'm having a lot more time on my hands now, being at home and all that good stuff. Deontay's back, so he can watch the girls for me while I push out these videos, and yeah, I'm super excited, pumped, ready to go. I just washed my brushes today. Like, I'm literally gonna be putting out look after look after look. I'm also probably gonna do a hair update soon. As you can tell, I got a fresh relaxer. Yeah, definitely. You guys let me know what you want to see. Ooh, Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, if you guys want to see something specific, beauty related, because this is my beauty channel, if there's a specific product you want me to review, go ahead, drop it in the comments. You know, I don't do hair reviews because a bitch is broke. And companies don't reach out to me to send me free wigs, so I gotta buy stuff. So, you know, your best bet is makeup, because even though I'm broke, I still somehow find time to buy more makeup. But anyways, yeah, that's it. I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm glad you took the time out to watch this video. It's probably really lengthy because I actually successfully did a chit chat. I think this is my first successful chit chat, and I'm super proud of it, you know. Yes, and I think I'm really gonna go with Yachty Queen. I'm really liking it. I'm gonna have somebody make me a little logo and whatnot. So if you make logos and drop your name down below, I might be able to give you some business, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, goodbye. I will see you in the next one.